Okay, you know what? He broke the wall again. Eric doesn't tell me anything about the guests. Okay? I can't write questions.
Oh my god.
He gets here and I'm like, okay, what does this person do? Because I never get, look. Despite the name, jellyfish are not real fish. They are a type of invertebrate called a cnidarian. These jelly-like marine animals have radial symmetry and they sting their prey with the tentacles. So other animals like that, I should have figured this out. Anemone, and coral. So, fun fact.
Welcome to the Jellyfish Manifesto. Today our guest is Liam, who is a poet and an author, and just writer in general, pretty much. Welcome to the show. So what got you started in just writing?
I moved to Cincinnati back in 2022, and I felt like I needed a new hobby, new city, new start. And Cincinnati's known for, like, the arts and stuff like that. So just one day, I picked up a pencil, and I wrote my very first, like, short story. It was one page, but I still have it, and it's, like, what started everything.
What did you do before you did, like, move to Cincinnati?
Really, I just, like, sat around writing about characters, just, like, making the characters.
So it's still kind of the same.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then you went to an art school.
Correct.
What is that like?
Oh, my God. Art school is insane. Like, walking into those stores every day, you look around and everybody has a talent. Like, everyone had to audition to be there. And it's like, oh, my God, we're all here. And, like, going around the school, there's, like, so many, like, architectural things. Like, we have, like, sculptures and all sorts of things. And I thought it was really cool. Like, even the teachers were kind of artistic. They came from there. Like, they were all, like, alumni.
Is there something about the school that surprised you most compared to, like, what you thought it was going to be?
So when we were there, only, like, 2 of our class periods were related to the arts, and the rest of it was just regular school. So there was, like, something normal about it when we were there, and I thought that was really comforting.
So it's like normal school with specials.
Yeah.
What was your first story that you, like, fully written, and what was it about?
My very first story that I wrote was this, like, sinister horror story. So basically, I had this character. His name was Ray. He picked this girl out on a date, and then the girl later on was revealed as a ghost. And she led him to this pile of thorn bushes that was just, like, long into the underground. And he fell in, and that's how he died. And then they were together forever as ghosts. I thought that was really fun.
Okay, I guess my turn.
Yeah.
Do you have any, like, big inspirations with literature, like any poets or authors that you follow very closely?
I love Edgar Allan Poe. Like, his, like, dark plots and, like, how they're everywhere. I thought that's really cool. And then, like, cannibalism has been a new thing for me. It's a weird thing because I had this one dream where it was like, what would it be like to be a cannibal as a sophomore in high school? And that is my newest project that I'm working on right now. It's going to be a full-blown novel. I got my first death written. It's exciting.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, I love Edgar Allan Poe.
I do too.
I think Telltale Heart is one of my favorite
yeah.
shorter stories. I think about it a lot because it's just, he uses the sounds to just build so much tension, and it's impressive.
Yeah.
So you said you've written short stories, poems, you're working on a novel, and then some script writing?
Yes, I love scripts. It was with my 1 year at art school, because I had to move back. That 1 year was all scripts. We did everything scripts. We read some Shakespeare. We read Othello. That one was so good. Oh, my God. But, yeah, at the same time, I do competition cheer. And that point, I quit I quit for the first time in 9 years, and I ended up writing this 70-page cheer play from like beginning to end. It was jam-packed with so many things. And it was actually my first time not like killing anybody in a piece of literature and like getting away from the like dark, scary plots that I'm used to. And I thought that was a big challenge for me, but it ended up doing really well. I got offered to bring it to another theater.
Oh, that's awesome.
I just have to edit it a little bit.
So what was it like having to like not write about death and everything?
That one was really hard, but since I did cheer for so long, it just like flowed naturally. So like, since my life does not revolve around like death and stuff, it's like whenever you're doing things like in your life, it comes naturally for me. Like, since now I'm coaching kids, I could write a whole thing about coaching and how it's changed my life. It just comes naturally.
So you're coaching now?
I am, yes.
So what got you started in that?
I started like at the beginning of my cheer journey. I did it for a while, and now I'm like back at it again a year later, and like I love it. There are these athletes, I swear. But it's great. I'm about to be promoted to a paid assistant next season.
Oh, that's
I'm really
awesome.
excited. 'Cause now I'll be doing it like professionally.
That's awesome. When did you like actually first get into cheer, and what motivated that?
I got into cheer by mistake. I decided to join my friend for the company I'm with now. I decided to join in with my friend, and then she left me next practice. She left the team, left me all by myself, and like my mom paid for that entire season, so I couldn't really like leave. So I stayed, and it just continued on for years.
Yeah, I got a couple stories like that too myself.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Your friends can be the best, and they can be the worst.
I'm still friends with her too.
Well, I mean, it worked out for you because it's something that you've obviously really enjoyed.
Yeah.
And have taken steps upon steps further than what I feel like some people would. You know, with writing the whole script about it and then becoming a teacher with it.
Yeah.
And you're so young, too. So doing all of that on top of already doing it for 9 years is crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm 16. I've been doing this forever.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. Like, when I was 16, I barely done half of that. You know? So, are there any projects that you have done to date that you're most proud of?
I'm really proud of something I did back in February. I submitted to Scholastic, and I got in the top 15%, and I got this award that's known as the Silver Key. And I got to present it to people, and it was really fun.
What was that?
It was called Where the Apple Tree Once Grew. Back in my childhood house, there was an apple tree in our backyard. It, like, never grew any apples or anything. But when I visited back in my hometown, they cut the tree down. Like, the new people who lived there cut it down. And I don't know, it just felt wrong to me. At that moment, I'm like, where's my tree?
Yeah.
I played with it, or I played with my friends on that tree. Like, we climbed it, we sled down it. We called it, like, the dangerous route because there was, like, a bunch of branches coming down. We were, like, sledding. We're like, be careful.
Yeah, it really sucks because, like, my grandparents owned a few houses when I was a kid, and I lived with them for a majority of my childhood. Yeah. And going back to see, like, how much they, like, one burnt down, like, halfway. So they had to rebuild it, and it looks completely different now.
Yeah.
And then another person, like, ruined a different house that they owned, and it just looks like crap. So I understand that for sure.
Yeah, I think it's a weird part of growing up where you're going to go back to places you used to go all the time and they look way different. My grandmother's house is so much nicer than it was when she lived there. Like, it's tough to see it and be like, she could have done so much more with this. But
oh my God.
yeah, I think that's a very relatable thing to write about in
Yeah.
your story too.
It was fun.
I just realized the thing that sucks about us not having pre-written questions. I'm going back to things that we had talked about already.
Hey, don't break the fourth wall. We're
Oh
good.
my god.
We're good. Don't worry about it.
You said that you have to adapt the script for the cheerleading script for a different
I do,
theater.
Yes.
What are some things that will be different for the script going into for the new theater that they were wanting?
Number one is definitely going to be setting, because the play was way too similar to another play that I saw in person called The Wolves. They were stretching, and like that's where I took most of my inspiration from, because I had to write it in such a short period of time for these performance tests that we'd take every, like, we had spring and we had winter. So it was like twice a year we had to take those tests, and I didn't really have a lot of time to make that script out of nothing. I started with one script that didn't go well, so I had to like move scripts within a couple weeks. Everyone else got like 8 weeks of planning. I had 3. So that's going to be like a big thing. I really want to change it. And now the new plot's going to be, they're going to be at my main character's house, getting ready for practices and performances for it, instead of like just at the gym. 'Cause, yeah.
That's awesome that they're giving you the time to rewrite it, though. Is it like a local theater
It
or
was back in Cincinnati.
back in Cincinnati? So is it like a major theater or like a?
It's pretty small. I barely remember the name though. I got to get back into contact with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
So like most stories that you're going to write, like poetry and novels and stuff, most of the feedback you're going to get is, hey, I read this book and I liked it.
Yeah.
Is it weird to see people act out something you wrote?
Oh yeah, it is so weird. Like, I did this thing with my class, or like with a couple of my classmates from my newer school. Like, we were in this thing we call Trojan Time, and they were like, I showed them the script, and they were like acting it out in front of me. I'm like, oh my god, what did I write?
I was about to ask, is there anything you've written that you've seen people act out that and you're just like, oh, wait, I don't like this?
Oh yeah. I've seen people like read my scripts, and I'm like, oh, this doesn't sound right anymore.
Yeah, I feel like it's such a vulnerable thing because I thought a lot of people making movies and stuff can't watch the movie.
For
Because it
real.
could be the best movie ever, but it's like, I don't like that people are seeing this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think it's like a big thing when it comes to writing things. Whenever I have someone read it, it's just like, oh my god, what did I write? I always look back on Where the Apple Tree Once Grew. I have like the first place where it was published in my bag, and then there's the feedback on the other one, and I look at the feedback, they're like, they loved it. But I look back and read it, I'm like, I could have changed so many things. Makes me like so mad.
Yeah. I used to like to write in high school, and I think my least favorite part of it was every time you reread the story, it's like, oh, I can improve this.
Yeah.
So then it's hard to finish it.
Especially after
yeah.
it's like published. I'm like, oh my god, why did they publish this?
Yeah.
The cool thing for you compared to us is because obviously, like high school earlier on, we were writers. Like I wrote several different things. I've never completed any of them. But the cool thing is for you, like you've already got stuff where like people have want it.
Yeah.
Like especially with the cheerleader, you're in a point where you can keep it going, and you won't have to like work a factory job or anything. When you,
Yeah.
Hopefully.
yeah.
Hopefully.
And no,
Hope
she's
not.
I mean, I'm not discouraging anybody. I think Edgar Allan Poe died pretty poor, so
It can happen to anybody.
it does happen a lot.
Different
but
world
hopefully,
this time.
yeah, hopefully, especially with the like art school, the
Yeah.
year there and learning a little bit more about that. I think that helps a lot.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's good that you're getting a lot of feedback from people, which is always nice when you're starting out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just having the foot in the door,
Yeah.
like now you can say, hey, like I wrote this script, and a theater wanted it.
Yeah.
like who else can say that? Like, not a lot of people I feel can say that kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I think
So,
most of it is who you know nowadays. So I think that does help a lot. And then building up like a portfolio helps a lot. So you said published. Have you published in like magazines, newspapers? Have you
I have one
self-published?
in a school magazine that we had called 1310 over at that school that I have with me. You guys want me to grab that?
yeah.
Yeah, if you want.
This one. Nope, it fell out. These are the 1310 magazines. This is the one with the feedback in it, and then this one right here is the one I'm in, page 35, which was also the same script, or not the same script, the same poem that got recognized by Scholastic is in here. Right here. Ta-da.
Look at that.
You'll have to hold it up like by your head so the camera can see it.
It's right there. Right there. Other way.
Take it back now, Joel.
Oh, sorry. My left. I'm sorry. It
It's
needs to be
okay.
on this side of the microphone.
You got it.
There we go.
And then just straighten it out a little more, like
This way.
Beep.
That good?
Keep going.
Right here.
Oh,
probably.
to that
Yep,
camera.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah.
Look at that. My school magazines were not that nice. That's a nice looking magazine.
It's designed by the creative writing students and the visual art students who are also there. And like, this one's really cool.
Yeah, I really
Oh,
like
it
that.
has texture on it. That's
does.
awesome.
Huh.
I think it's really nice to do all that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I actually submitted to this one and I didn't get in because I actually rushed those and they were not great. And like half of one didn't even like get to the email that I had to send.
Oh, really?
And that one was probably like the best one I've written that I'll never get back. Because it's like in my old school's account. And now that I'm not like there, I don't know if I can still access it. I'm going to try.
Yeah, that'd be cool if you could get a hold of that.
Yeah, it was about this little sparrow that would visit me every morning whenever I would sit outside the building before the doors opened. And it was a really cute little sparrow. He was tiny. It was like the runt. And I thought he was like a baby or something. But he would always come by every morning. And then one day he was just gone. I was like, man, that sucks. Let me write
Right.
about it.
See, it's cool that you take inspiration from just random little things, though.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like they're relatable whenever I'm writing stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which helps out a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, it's the small things that people like.
100%. So what's like the next 5 years kind of look like for you?
In the next 5 years,
Yeah.
I'm hoping to finish at least one of my 4 novels because I have not touched my first one in months. Like, I don't even think I've gotten past like the 6th chapter in that one because I keep going back and fixing it because I cannot get set on like one thing for that novel. It's called 3317. It's about spies going into a war and getting stuck, having to fight each other.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's like a spy war because the soldiers aren't actually fighting. It was all a TV thing. So it's like what mass media produces, which I took a lot of inspo from that. Like TV versus reality type stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I think novels are tough because you keep revising them.
Oh, yeah.
A short story, I mean, it's not very long. You can pump it out a little bit faster. Stephen King wrote a book called On Writing that I think is really good. I don't know if you've heard of it, but he just talks about his writing process.
Yeah.
And I think one of the best things that comes out of that book is he says, when you start writing a book, you don't have to outline it and everything. Just write and then edit it later.
Yup. That's
I
how
mean,
that's how
yeah.
it is.
He releases a book every few months. He's a little bit different, but still.
Yeah, he's built different.
yeah.
He can write fast. I cannot. And I think that's really cool how like the big authors can just like throw stuff out. I take a lot of time to like get into the nitty-gritty, like the small things.
Yeah, he was talking to the guy who did Game of Thrones. What's that guy's name? I'm not going to remember it. But he was talking to that guy about writing. George R. R. Martin. Thank you for the guy behind the camera. He was talking to him about writing like the different processes. Stephen King's like, yeah, I write like 2 chapters a day. And George R. R. Martin's like, I write like 3 paragraphs. Like, what do you mean?
real?
2 to 3 chapters. It's crazy.
I can write essays like that, but
Yeah.
I cannot write chapters like that.
Yeah.
I'm not that fast when it comes to writing.
I didn't get good at essays until I realized I could start bull crapping my way through them.
Exactly.
That's most of what an essay is. In college, that's most of what an essay is. Like, it's
Yeah.
mostly you just winging it, so.
And you can like take the smaller words and like, you know how we like abbreviate things nowadays. You can like just expand it. Like instead of for these reasons, you can go because of the reasons stated prior, and you can just like expand it. I think that's fun.
Yeah, if a sentence felt too short, I would take one of the smaller words and put it into Google and see if there's a bigger word that means the same thing.
I do hate that Microsoft Word and I think Google Docs both give you suggestions now of like, how do you make this sentence shorter? And it's like, I don't want it to be shorter.
Yeah.
I want to put those
Expand.
filler words in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You're like, I want it to be so long, like I can pass this essay.
For real. I think that's going to be really fun because I have
Yeah.
to write 2 essays for my class over a book I read. And it was a really good book. It was called As Simple as Snow. My dad actually recommended it to me. And it makes me so mad that they don't like clarify much at the end. And it just like inspired me to write a bunch more for my cannibal novel because it's also about a girl in sophomore year of high school. And I think it's really fun because characters like Anastasia in that book, they're weird. And she wrote obituaries for everybody in her town. And I thought that was pretty cool because sometimes you write things about like people you've met and it just becomes that thing. It's easy to do. Like even sitting out like in a cafe, like I would back when I lived in Cincinnati, I would hear people talk and it just became part of my script.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think it's fun.
I've always had issues writing conversations between people.
Yeah. It's all about like hearing it.
Yeah.
Like, be there in the outside world. It's like eavesdropping, but it's for a good cause.
Yeah, I feel like conversation is what most authors struggle with because sometimes you'll be reading a book and just think that's not how people talk, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but some of them are incredible at it.
For
it
real.
just takes a certain type of skill.
I love eavesdropping.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would say to anyone who wants to be a writer?
Do it. Just go for it. Get a piece of paper, open up a document to like just type it out and just go for it. Like there's this mental state called flow where you enter it and you just do what you're good at. Especially in cheer, when we get on the stage, we just do what we remember. And I think I enter that same mental state when I'm writing. Like I look at some of the stuff I've written and I'm like, how did I do that? I was reading back on my first death that I wrote in my cannibal novel where they were like ripping out fingernails. I'm like, how did I do that? Where did that come from? And I look back and laugh. I'm like, okay, so this is possible. And I think knowing that it's possible for someone to write is just like what you got to do. You have to realize it's possible. You have to have that vision and you just got to go. Like, don't think, just throw it. You say the same thing with throwing like flips and stuff in cheer. Just don't think about it. Just go for it. And I think that's really fun to like tell people. We were when we were at art school during the last like week. We got to talk to the 5th grade writers because the art school is K through 12. So we were talking to the 5th and 4th graders about what it's like to be first year creative writing students. Like we got majors and we got minors at that school. So like the minors are just like people trying to figure out what they want to do. And the majors are like what you're going for, like what's going to get you going. And I'm like, this is why you should stay in creative writing. This is what it's like, how things go. how the teacher was. I love that teacher so much. I was texting her before I came here. I'm like, oh my God, I'm on a podcast right now. What am I going to say? It was really fun. And, like, she's really a good teacher. She would treat you like you were an adult. Like, she would talk to us like we were adults, which was a good thing because there was mutual respect there.
Yeah.
And she actually got me through a lot of my writing because when I was writing that 70-page play, I could not figure out what I was doing. I would sit there and stare at my computer for 90 minutes. And she told me straight up, move by the window and write the ending. And that had me realize that I can jump around writing things. And it helped me out a lot because I used to think when I was writing, I have to go chapter by chapter in order. Now I realize I don't have to. And yeah, that's what I would recommend to new writers. Just write sections, take it up as a one individual thing. When I was talking to those 5th and 4th graders, I said one thing that I thought was really powerful, that writing is not a race, it's a marathon. And you gotta hit those stops before you can continue. And I thought that was really powerful.
Yeah.
Any more questions, sir?
I don't think so. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about before we close out?
Boards. Boards is really fun. Because during these performance testings, we would have to do these things, basically. Put them right in the front. And these are the 2 scripts that I wrote for those tests. They're basically rubrics. And they would have, like, all the feedback. Like, this one right here, Miles County Aces, was the 70-page play, plus 2 pages for, like, the intro and the title page. There's so much here. She was really thorough. We had 5 people grade it in total. We had a director and actor, another professional script writer, and her. And then I thought there were, like, older students that looked at them, too, when we were writing them. And that was really interesting for me because that was the first time that I had people reading this.
Yeah.
And then my first play that I wrote was my 10-pager. I got the same grade on both somehow. I was shocked. But this one, I forgot what it's called. I haven't touched it in so long. But it was about this gay couple who ended up accidentally killing their pop star. One was the talent manager, which is the person who, like, manages the big pop star talent stuff. And he ended up killing his pop star by accident through a light thing. And most of the play was his boyfriend and him just going at each other's necks, trying to, like, you caused this, how dare you, stuff. And then the janitor catches them in front of the body, like, yelling at each other. And I feel like that can be expanded more. And, like, I'm writing a novel based off of it, like, based off what was the pop star's life like. And that's really exciting for me.
That's awesome.
I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, I love a prequel novel. I think it's good. Yeah,
I think they're-
I love a prequel.
I love writing prequels to everything because I'm like, where did these people come from?
Yeah.
You never know people's stories, and I'm like, I want to write that.
Especially when it comes to movies, because they always say there's not enough time to add that kind of stuff. I'm like, yeah there is.
There is. There's a lot of time. I swear. And, like, another thing, when I was there, I have this concept notebook that I have so many concepts in that I'm probably never going to touch. But they're good concepts, I swear.
You say that now, but
I
in
swear
like
by
20
it.
years from now, you probably look back on it and be like, oh,
I
this
wrote
was a
that.
cool thing. Yeah.
I look at them, and I'm like, oh, my God, that's so cool. Like, I'm never going to touch those. I don't have the inspo to write those that I wrote in there. Like, one was, like, 8 people fighting this monster. I don't remember what the monster was like. I didn't get that far when I was writing that concept because I like dropped it immediately. But I was like, there's a lot of movies about that. Let's turn a few like gay or something. Because diversity is a big thing. Like, I'm a trans guy writing stuff like this. And especially now with all like these laws and politics nowadays, we really need to see stuff like that. Like, we need to see the diverse things.
Right.
Like, not all gay people are criminals. I don't know why people say that. I'm not a criminal. I'm an author. There's a difference.
Yeah.
But it's cool that as a writer, you're able to see that.
Yeah.
And take, like you said, like, there's already a lot of movies where it's a bunch of guys killing a monster.
Yeah.
But with your perspective of being able to put layers into it, you can create something that's already there, but make it a lot more diverse and powerful and more interesting to watch.
Yeah. Because, like, I feel like diversity is a big thing. Meeting people. When you're in Cincinnati, you meet so many different kinds of people.
Oh, I'm
people
sure.
with different backgrounds and all sorts of things. Like, visiting other places, you just, like, meet these people. Especially now that I'm back in, like, my home city. I'm meeting people that I haven't seen in forever. And they don't know who I am anymore since they haven't met me since my transition.
Right.
Yeah.
I think there's only, like, 2 people who remember me that, like, know where I came from. Because I've known a bunch of these kids since elementary school, and now they don't know who I am.
Yeah.
Right.
I think diversity makes the story feel more real too.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you're in a big city or something, it's going to be diverse.
Oh, yeah.
If you're in, like, Utah, maybe the story doesn't need to be as diverse, but I think it just makes it feel like real life more.
Yeah.
So.
Now that we're, like, in 2025, it's not a bunch of, like, these old, white, straight dudes writing anymore. Like, we got more people writing. Like, when you look back in English class, you're just hearing about these guys who wrote a bunch of stuff back in the, like, 1800. I'm like, okay, where's all of this coming from? And currently in our English class, we're reading Frankenstein, like the OG Frankenstein. I'm really excited to, like, read that.
Yeah, I was about to mention Frankenstein because she kind of
love it.
made that more possible for female writers.
Yeah, she, like, raised the bar, and Mary Shelley is one of my other big inspirations that I think
Yeah,
about.
she's great.
Yeah. Like, that was really cool for her. Proud of her, man.
Yeah, I love Mary Shelley. Okay, did you have anything else, Eric?
I actually did, but I forgot it.
Darn.
He forgets everything.
I
That's
do.
okay.
Okay.
This is another one of the issues of having a podcast where if we don't write questions down.
Okay, you know what? He broke the wall again. Eric doesn't tell me anything about the guests. Okay? I can't write questions.
Oh, my God.
He gets here and I'm like, okay, what does this person do? Because I never get, look, Anna was great because I got to look her up beforehand. But
Yeah.
we also have a lot of guests that don't have a lot of established,
Profession.
yeah, they haven't established themselves much yet. And that's the main reason we want them on the podcast. But it also makes it harder for us to look into what they've done. So
Yeah.
No,
It could
we're
be
getting
tough.
better, though.
we're getting better.
Good.
Yeah.
Eric
I'm excited
has
about
improved.
this for you guys. One
Thank
day,
you.
you guys are going to get, like, big, hopefully.
Hopefully.
I hope so. And the goal is to always keep showcasing smaller creators and everything.
Yeah.
So
Like, I don't have any major published anything yet because I'm still working on
I'd say
it.
Scholastic's pretty
Scholastic
major.
was really cool.
Yeah.
I have, like, the award with me. I'm very cautious about, like, picking it up. It's scary. Oh, my God.
I love an award.
I'm like, don't break. It's
Look at that.
Yeah. Funny thing, that's the award right there.
Oh,
This
little
whole
pin.
paper ain't it. This one's just from, like, we went to the Arts Academy downtown Cincinnati. Like, they host, like, summer programs and stuff like that, and they hosted it. But that's the award. It's a tiny silver key. Itty
That's
bitty.
still really cool, though.
Yeah. I already broke the frame during the move.
The good thing is
okay.
the frame can be replaced.
Yeah. That award cannot be replaced. If anything happens to that, I'm going to be so mad. I keep it on a shelf in my room covered by like good luck ducks because we do that in cheer. We have these ducks we carry around before performances. Like they're the good luck charms.
Love that. That's awesome.
Took
I
that.
used to carry a little penguin in a deck of cards that I said made me win every game of poker. I never won. It wasn't a good luck charm. I just had a little penguin. There was no actual reason for it.
Hey, sometimes superstitions are a good
Yeah,
thing. Like
I would
before
put the-
competition, I drink a medium sweet tea from McDonald's. Like it has to be medium and it has to be from McDonald's.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we lose.
Gives you a lot of energy.
It does. Like I have to wake up at 5 a.m. for some of these competitions.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
I had to wake up at 5 a.m. to get to nationals last year. I did not like it. We were the very first session of the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the worst.
I know. I hate being the first one there. But now that I'm like coaching, thankfully, usually it's Division 1, which is our 4 to 6 year olds that go first. And I'm like, thank God I'm not performing at this time in the morning.
Yeah, my daughter did cheer like 1 year, and they won like nationals or something.
Yeah.
But like it was the driving and all that.
I
Like
hate
it
the
sucks.
drives. I would always sleep during the drives there because power naps.
Yeah, I have sleep apnea, so I'm always falling asleep while I'm driving.
That's so
But
rude.
like, luckily it didn't happen that time. It
That's
was like
good.
a 4-hour drive, and I didn't fall
Jeez.
asleep.
I'd say I'm pretty good at sleep driving. So. I've kind of mastered it.
The other night, I almost took out a car on the road because I fell asleep. But you know,
Okay, well, if you guys don't have anything else, thank you for coming on.
yeah,
It was
thank you
fun.
so much.
Yeah.
It's really exciting to be here. I'm like, oh my God, I'm on a podcast now.
Yeah, it's really fun.
We're professional now, guys.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's a good thing to show your friends and stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to send it to my creative writing teacher.
Yeah, good.
You'll have to let us know what she says. All right, thank you so much.
No problem.